Time for another stock review, this time with an innovative new product you may not have heard of before, for the company ARS Pharmaceuticals. It could be disruptive as well in the industry. Could be a good one to look at, this one. SPRY, ARS Pharmaceuticals. So yeah, we're back in the laboratory again, coming up with innovative ideas that I think actually this one is something quite unique. You might like it. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. In this review, the most honest review you're ever going to see on YouTube TV and, of course, on Rumble as well. I'm not sponsored by the company to say anything here. It makes no difference to me whatsoever. I only own the S&P. However, I provide this service to my members. My members ask me to review a stock. I'll review it, looking at the facts and the facts alone. This is the company, and we're also going to take a look at this new product. We've got a little gentleman here in his little chair there having something done. What is it all about? Well, it's about this product here, an innovative new way to bring this particular treatment to its patients. I'm going to cover all of that on this review. Also, I'm going to give you the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, the inside trading, who's buying, who's selling, what's the news, what's going on. Can we rank number one for this stock? Because we rank number one for most. Well, I'm going to cover all of that. Plus, we have the information all about... I forgot what I was going to say then. I completely lost my train of thought. My brain went boom all of a sudden. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, that's right. How you can invite the CEO onto the series. We can have the CEO of the company on our show live. We can get to meet him or her, learn all about the company. I'll explain how you can make that happen. We've interviewed CEOs before, and we've got more coming up later as well. So this is being made during a live video, so people can react and comment to this video. It's being done live, no editing at all. I'm reading it as I find it, and I'm delivering you the facts. So what is it all about, and why is potentially something very interesting? Well, let me start nice and basic, nice and simple, and we'll get into all the meat and potatoes in a minute. All right? The meat and potatoes is coming up. So smash the like button if you like this video. Please comment below, and I will reply to every one of my members personally. I will reply and answer all your questions. Sometimes it might require a video reply, and I'll do that on Members Day. We do that a few times a year. A little bit of a surprise. Sometimes you get a little email in your inbox with your answer replied to. Okay, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, as you can see here, the stock opened just 4 years ago. It popped up great, as very often at that period, stocks did go like that on IPO, and then it fell away and tried to recover and fell away. And now we've been down at around about the $3, $4, $5 penny stock territory again. And it started to rise in 2023, end of the year, but everything started to rise. We've got a bull market now, been running for quite a while. Everything's starting to go up. But is it a buy? Well, let's read more into it. ARS Pharmaceuticals, a biopharmaceutical company which focuses on the development of a novel, potentially first-in-class candidate, a neffy for the emergency treatment of type 1 allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Always challenge when we have biopharmaceuticals, medical stuff. You're going to get all these long words, but never mind. Anaphylaxis. Its products include epinephrine. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Epinephrine. I'm going to go with that. Epinephrine nasal spray. The company was founded by Richard Lowenthal, Robert Bell, and Sarina Tanimoto on August the 5th, 2015, and is headquartered in San Diego, California. The listed name is SPRY, not SPY, not the S&P 500, but the SPRY. is ARS Pharmaceuticals. Richard Lowenthal. I'd love to have you, Richard, on the show telling me more about it, and perhaps you could use these medical terms better than me. I'm guessing you probably can. I would love to learn more about your business. Your investors are passionate about it. I've been asked to report on this, and we will rank number one for the stock, I'm sure, within days of this being out. So perhaps you'd like to be on the show. How do you do that? Well, I never reach out to anyone. I don't believe in selling myself to anyone. I don't believe in emailing, say, hey, come on my show. I've got a great show. I don't need to do that. People come on my show because they want to be on the show. My investors will let you know that I exist. You're probably busy doing all these wonderful things and you don't know I exist, but we do rank number one for most stocks the stocks that we cover on Google. If you'd like to be on the show, how it happens is please contact me, Martyn at martynlucas.com, or one of our investors will create, or many of them will create a community online, whether it's a Reddit channel or a Facebook group, or whatever it might be. I will provide them with the earnings, I will provide them with the information updates, and we'll build a community. And then you can, they may email you this video, investor relations, or tag you in a social media post, whatever it might be, and hopefully you will then, through them, reach out to me. I want them to be involved because they are the owners of your company. I only own the S&P, so I can't be accused of pumping and dumping stocks. I'm here to give news, information, and help people, not benefit from my own videos. That's not why I do this. Okay? All right, based in San Diego, 2015, 60% margin. No surprise, really. And as I talk about it, the stock is going up. This very often happens when I make a video, news starts getting out about the stock and it starts going up. This happens more often than not. Just saying, and I don't know if that's just a complete coincidence, but it does seem to happen a lot. Anyway, going back to it, the margin, 60%. So it's regarded as fairly high risk, but it will be. Biopharmaceutical medical stocks always bounce around because until they get a breakthrough FDA approval and it gets out to the patients, these stocks can be all over the place. It's very expensive producing new medical research and treatments, but once it comes out, it can be groundbreaking and make a lot of money for its investors. So no surprise there. Market cap 895 million, 52-week low 52-week high 1127, 52-week low 255. Price to earnings ratio negative 1621, and the dividend yield, there is no dividend yield, it's just a growth stock. 736,000, very, very, very low volume here. Not many people trading this. It's not getting much attention, so hence we can rank very easily for this stock on Google YouTube, very, very easily. The stock is losing money. It's negative, as you've seen, but improving. Indeed it is, by some margin as well. Q4 of 23 was a very nice bounce. Q1 of 24, we don't have the date though at the moment, but it's expected May the 15th. If one of my members does a super chat and asks me to get up in the morning or go late in the evening, I'll cover the earnings and we'll bring that to you as well. That's up to you. Now, wouldn't it be nice if this became a cash positive business? That would be very, very bullish for the stock. Starting out in only a few years and already becomes cash positive would be great. Who else is buying this stock? Oh, okay, this is interesting. Nikola, potentially a great company, but had a very, very checkered past. But this means very volatile. No surprise. People kind of like it, that like to trade stocks, like to scalp stocks. Tilray Brands, SNDL, Robinhood, SoFi, Rivian. Okay, this tells me the company it keeps, tells me it's volatile. There's some good investors here. Tilray, Nikola, a lot of gamblers with Nikola though as well. SNDL is good. I like SNDL even more than Tilray. Robinhood, a great company, but still people haven't got over the GameStop nonsense. SoFi could be good, but the CEO talks rubbish. He just does. Doesn't make any sense at all. Rivian Automotive, a good company, but not a good business. Good product, not a good business. They lose money every time they sell a car. Don't know how they can survive. As we watch the stock and talk about it, still going up. Look, there you go. It often happens on such a low float, low level stock like this. It doesn't take much to move it. So there you go. It's happening as we talk about it. Right. But I haven't said anything bullish yet, have I? Potentially about the new product, the great product, that's bullish, but I haven't told you about it yet, have I? Flipping heck. It's already going up. What's going on? Subscribe and ring the bell and smash the like button. Tap the like button, leave a comment below, and I will reply to all of your comments. MSK is helping me out here. I like this. Epinephrine. Thank you. Epinephrine. See, it wasn't that hard after all, was it? Let me have a look. I was looking at it a moment ago. Where was that information? Where was it? Epinephrine. That makes sense. That makes sense perfectly. Thank you so much indeed for correcting me. Epinephrine nasal spray. Why didn't you just say that then? I do these live. I read them for the first time. This is live, unscripted, as it happens. I'm running 14 screens, answering questions, running the sound on the lights, doing the reviews at the same time as reading everything for the first time. Do I make the odd mistake? Yes. Do I correct it and apologize? Always. Anyway, thank you very much indeed. Is it a buy? Sam Connery. Well, you'll find out in a minute. Epinephrine. I love it. Right. Thank you, MSK. Let's move on now and go over to the website itself about ARS Pharmaceuticals. Who is this? Let's have a look. Our mission is to develop treatments for patients and parents affected by severe allergic reactions. And we're seeing this on the increase. As we go on through life, that we seem to have more allergies and more reactions all the time. So sad as it is, it's a growing business. All right. And that are safe and effective. Needle-free. We like that. And that's what we're talking about. Easy to carry, simple to administer, and help eliminate the anxiety and hesitation associated with using an injectable device. Absolutely right. How does that work then? I would like Richard, the CEO, to come on the show and explain to me how this actually works. But anyway, there you go, a needle-free device. Very, very good indeed. All right, so that's what's proprietary and unique about this company. All right, okay, this is it. Potential to transform the treatment of type allergic reactions. First potential, no needle, no injection solution for type 1 allergic reactions to address an unmet market need. I can see how this could be very popular. Right, registration program demonstrates comparable PK and PD without risk of needle-related concerns, fear, and hesitation. Let me just zoom in a little bit, make it clearer for you. Rapid and statistically significant response on PD surrogates for efficacy, SBP-HR observed even 1 minute after dosing. Very good with neffy versus injection. Significant opportunity to disrupt current epinephrine. I look at it and I don't see epinephrine for some reason. When I look at it, I just don't see that. But anyway, epinephrine. Where was I? Epinephrine injectable market, completed repeat dose NAC study requested by FDA in September 23 CRL. NDA on track to respond to FDA CRL by early Q2 2024. So you've got time to get in this one with FDA action date and potential US launch in H2 2024. As I'm talking about it, the stock is going up. People like it. This tends to happen. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm not benefiting from it. I'm not in the stock. I only own the S&P. I'm not here to benefit from any of this. I'm just here to bring you the information as requested by my members. Any NCE like IP exclusivity potential until at least 2038. 228 million in cash and short-term investments as December 31st with an anticipated 195 million of anticipated FDA action in H2 2024. This is very good. This is what investors look for. Something unique, proprietary, breakthrough at the right time. I like it. So far, I like it, but it has to add up when we look at the numbers though. All right, rethinking the therapy, changing challenges to current life-saving treatments. We've talked about all of this. Okay, very, very nice indeed. This is it here. You can administer this to your child and there's going to be no injection. It's going to be very, very good in it. I'd like to know how that actually works. I really would like to know. Anyway, as we talk about it, the stock is rising. Let's now go and look at the numbers. At the end of the day, if it doesn't make any money and it doesn't stack up and they're not well funded, none of it would make any sense. So can you make money from this stock? We are investors after all. We like the product and we like what they're doing, but can you make money from it? Are they well funded? Are they in the right place? Are you overpaying for the stock? Well, let's look at the numbers now and see if you're overpaying and if it's a time to buy the stock. Shall we start by looking at the intrinsic valuation? Let's do it. Have you tapped the like button yet? I will reply to all of my members' comments. Please do, and subscribe to the channel as well if you love what we're doing here. Okay, let's have a look. The intrinsic valuation, best case scenario, undervalue. However, DCF valuation, it doesn't use DCF valuation. So we do have a warning. This is not reliable. We cannot say, oh, great, it's undervalued, I'm buying it. We don't know. Potentially, it could be. What is an intrinsic valuation? This is what an intrinsic valuation is. You might like to pause it at this point and take a closer look. Here we go. That's what an intrinsic valuation is. It's very, very important, but it's not enough in itself to make a distinction of whether you should buy or sell the stock. We need to know the fundamentals about the business, is what we've covered, the products, so on and so forth. Let's go through and look at the balance sheet, okay? Here we go. The most recent report here, September, that's an estimate. December 30th, $30,000 in revenue. Flipping heck, no revenue at all at the moment. No revenue at all back here in December. But our estimate is expecting a nice bounce. We'll have this report soon. Imagine if we suddenly start to have this S-curve through 25 and 26. So it's down 98% at the minute. They've probably been investing in this product. It's all down to this product now, I would imagine. All right. Anyway, operating income is down 130%, but look how we're expecting it to rise going through to 25, 26. Net income, same thing, 172% down. 172% down. Investing cash flow, 96% down. Investing cash flow, negative 23%, which is a positive, by the way. Operating cash flow is down 95%. Okay. They are spending money and they're investing, and it's going to come down to this product, I think. Anyway, let's look at the balance sheet. Can we operate as a going concern? Do we have enough money to operate? 233 million in assets, 228 is in cash. Great. Right now, this business needs money. It needs money to do what it's doing, keep the lights on, run the business, and so on. Do we have any debt? Well, 233 million in assets, 2.5 million in liabilities, no long-term debt, no short-term debt. Boom. Great. I like it. That was my only concern. I've got no problem with a new company with a great product being down at the moment. I'm okay with that, as long as they're not running out of money and they've got loads of debt. They don't have debt. That's good. They've got cash as well. That's good. It's not just assets of equipment and capital assets. They've also got the cash on hand to run the business. Good balance sheet. They're not going bust. Okay, it's all about this product. I keep stating that. So all the margins are awful. I mean, obviously, look, massive negatives. No income coming in. It's all about this product. Got to stop saying that, and I've said it quite a lot. Don't keep repeating yourself, Martyn. People will switch off. They'll unsubscribe and go and watch Meet Kevin instead, and that would be terrible. We don't want that. We can't have that happen, can we? Comment below, and I'll say, but, you know, not for me, but for the little fellas. The little fellas are with me. And when I get stressed, I just look into the fish tank. And now I feel so much better. Now I'm calm again. It's okay, Martyn. No one's going to unsubscribe. You're fine. Right, carry on then. Profitability. No surprise. Profitability is 18. Well, of course it is. We're not selling anything. We're not doing anything. We've just developed something which potentially could be great. I think this could be great. I can see a market for this. So 18%, obviously. Solvency score, no surprise, 81%. Plenty of cash, no debt, innovative product, great, fantastic. Opportunity knocks, yes it does. Good, all of this is good. And here it is. Here is what we're looking for. Worst case scenario, 107% upside, 110% upside, and 116%. So basically 100% upside from where we are now, all across the board with Wall Street. There's the competition. Go and check them out. Insiders buying. This is an alert right now. I'm going to give that a overlay, one of my little overlays. Shall we bring it in? Yes, that is good. Insiders buying just before an innovative product. We do like it. It could be payday. Yes, it could. We like this. So very rarely I do this, but I'm going to do it right now. Let's take a look into my crystal ball. Insiders buying just about when a product's about to get approval. Hopefully it will, of course. This could look very, very nice indeed. This could be 100% up. You could double your money on this. This could be very, very nice. I am going to give you my review in a moment. I haven't finished yet. Be patient, all right? I know you're all excited. The stock's going up. Everyone's talking about it. They will be when this video comes out. 7% short interest. No short squeeze. Bit of negative pressure. You'll always get that in the pharmaceutical industry because, you know, it can go wrong very, very quickly. But the balance sheet's good. There's not enough volume. No short squeeze. Don't expect that. All right. That isn't going to happen. And no news. No news is good news. Why is no news good news? We want news. We want everyone talking about it. No one's talking about it. No media. No one's picked it up. The AI hasn't picked it up from anyone. No one's talking about it. What's going on? No one knows anything about it. Well, that's good. It's good for me because it means a lot of people watch my video and I'll earn 1 cent per person, which will make me very, very rich. Just joking, right? But that's what it earns, about 1 cent per person. This video will probably make me about $10. If I'm honest, it'll make me about $10. So I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for my members because I love my members and I love this job. Best job in the world, right? But I do think we'll rank number 1 for this because no one's talking about it. There's nothing going on and it has an innovative product which I think will change everything. So let's recap. What have we got here? Well, I think we should turn the studio green. Yeah, let's do it. Let's turn it green. Yep. We're going to go green. This is a strong buy for me. It is. It's a strong buy for me. Now, we've had a 56% rise over the last 3 months. Insiders are buying it. So, of course, it's gone up, but we're still expecting 100% this year. So, yes, we've had 56%, but, you know, at the end of the day, 68% over the year. But that would be before, though, before this news came out. 58% over the last year. If we look at the 5-year, it is still dramatically down. Now, that doesn't mean anything. We don't care what it was. It's not important. It can be anything. It can be anything. And we don't know what drove that up. We don't know what news there was to drive that up. But at the end of the day, can you make money from here? It's a little bit expensive at the moment, potentially. However, let me give it my final thoughts. This has an innovative product, which I like. I think this is very, very exciting. There's no one covering it, no one talking about it. When the news gets out, this will get a lot of attention. It doesn't have hardly any volume at the moment, so it won't take much to move this stock. Good news is it's not a penny stock. It's not a rubbishy stock. Look, people are taking profits again now. I do see when this video comes out that this could pop. Not because of my video, because I can't influence a stock just so anyone. I just joke about these things. I'm not big enough. One day, you never know. But right now, I can't, right? And I don't even want to. What I do want to do, though, is bring facts to those for those that want to get information on the stock. This is my prediction. This is what I think is going to happen, right? Look into my crystal ball. I think this is a buy. What I'd be looking to do, though, is put to one side what your allocation is for this stock. Let's say it's $1,000. Wait for a little bit of a pullback. Wait for some profit taking. This stock does have some volatility. Maybe going 50% when you first get a 5%, 10% drop. 50%, and then you are in. Right, you don't have to be all in. Things go up and down, whatever, and then add some more if it goes lower until you're fully allocated. That's what I would do. If it goes up, don't chase it. Just wait. There'll be opportunities again. Doesn't matter, but at least you are in with 50% of your allocation. You can add more to the rest. I think that this is a buy. I think you want to do the proportional allocation. You want to get in, but you want to wait for a pullback. You don't want it to be all in at once. But I think that this stock could do well. The product sounds great. The balance sheet looks great. Insiders are buying it, which is great. No news, which means no one's talking about it. No one's noticed it. It's not on mainstream media. Well, now it will be. That'll be great. Not enough, not really any negative, not much negative short interest. No short squeeze on the cards. But for me, this is a buy. This is a buy from me, but I would just make sure that you're buying it at the best price. This isn't the all-time best price, not even close, but you might, want to start edging into the stock. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Here's the 12-hour stream. We are live 12 hours a day, members only. No one pumping stocks, no one selling false binky bonk coin or whatever, saying buy my asset, it's the best thing in the world. None of that nonsense. But our 12-hour stream is the extra channel. Go and check it out. It's members only for 99 cents. You can talk to a community that will support you, help you, answer your questions, and be together and provide accurate information that we can share and verify here on the show. If you want the links for Alpha Spread, which is what I've just used, my members get a free version of the plan or a premium version of the plan where I get a small commission for doing that. But you don't, they don't pay me to do it. They don't pay for my reviews. I just use the software because I think it's great. If you get the free plan, I don't get anything out of doing it at all. But if you do get a premium plan, I get a small commission. And when I say small commission, I mean about $10. That's it. I think it's about $10, $12. That's what I get if you go for the full plan. And that's a one-time fee. All right. But the company don't pay me for these reviews. Only if you sign up for a premium plan, I get a little bit of it once, and that's about how much I get. All right, click above my head, down over here, more reviews over here. I've reviewed hundreds of stocks now, about 130, 140. I update them as well, so go and check out all my reviews, and you can find out what you like and what you want to buy. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.